Hi Greater Sum community, I'm Sarah. I'm with Rise Collective, and through Rise Collective I run the Greater Sum social media accounts. And so today I want to talk a little bit about the difference between shareable, savable, and clickable content. So I have some examples here. This is a slide from Greater Sum and Rise Collective social media incubator program. A shareable piece of content is something that is going to relate to your organization and relate to your mission and your values, but also be broadly relatable to a lot of people who might not even know who you are. And so in this example, they might not have ever heard of Evermore, but they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, wow, yeah, I know that feeling and I relate to it. I wanna share a moment with somebody about this. Moving on to savable content, it's usually something that you're going to want to come back to when you're in a state of mind where you're like, okay, when I'm focusing on, in this case, what grant is right for my nonprofit. When I'm in grant mode, I'm gonna come back to this post. It's usually something with a lot of information, but in a digestible way, right? Because it's social media. At the very end of your carousel or in the caption, you can directly say, and in fact, I would encourage you to directly say, save this post for when you're working on your grants. They might not have thought about saving it, but then they're like, oh yeah, I should save this as a resource for later. A clickable post is something that gives you a little bit of information, but you need to click on it and read the caption in order to get all of the information. And so this is a post from Defend Them All. This is an organization in the Greater Sum community. So it's something where somebody might be really interested in, wow, I never really thought about what is the difference between those two things. It teases the information, but it also directs people to click on the post, engage with it, and then read more about it in the caption. And so these three different actions that you want people to take: sharing, saving, and clicking. You can create content in a way that speaks to these three things, and your call to action can really solidify that. Tell people exactly what you want them to do, and it makes them much more inclined to actually take that action.